Good evening. We're currently at the end of Thornhill Gardens on the, I would say, I think it's Ashbrooke, the edge of Ashbrooke, edge of Thornhill. There's Thornhill School there. Now, the reason for this particular little video is, I don't think you can see it over there, but there is a stream which runs through Thornhill School. It's what becomes the Hendon Burn. Now, before the school was built, you could actually walk through here. It was called there was a place called Broadmeadows over towards Durham Road, so it was one of those walks that residents would take and go for a stroll along by the stream. Now, there's some absolutely gorgeous Victorian houses in this street. Look at that. Some fine houses where the great and the good, or just those who've done well for themselves, would live. Now, that particular stream comes into Brookside Gardens just through those gates. Now, when Ashbrooke was being built, it was built in various different stages, different streets were laid out and so on, but with this particular stream, it was decided in the 1870s that it would be best if it was culverted. Now, the original route goes through Brookside Gardens, crosses Tunstall Road, or it would have been Tunstall Lane then, up the back of Ennerdale, into Tunstall Vale, crosses Tunstall Vale, and then across the cricket pitch towards St Aidan's and the Bowling Green. But it was actually diverted. Now, this particular video, I'm just going to follow the route of the diversion and take in a couple of places of interest. I'd never been to Brookside Gardens till a few months ago. Absolutely hidden away. There it is, Brookside Gardens. There's some of the gardens. I think people have small allotments, and some of these houses will own some of the gardens. That's Valebrook Avenue. Now, there's lots of clues to the fact that there was a stream here. Brookside Gardens, Tunstall Vale, Meadow Vale, and Brook. There's Valebrook Gardens and just Valebrook. It's a lovely sunny September evening. Might as well take advantage of it. As you can see there, some lovely gardens going up towards Thornhill School at the back, and the stream entered just, I think it's over where that house is, through those trees. You can just about see it. Now, the diversion took it over this direction, away from the gardens. Apologies, it might get rather loud because it was when I walked here, it was quite busy on Tunstall Road. Straight opposite is Tunstall Vale, going up to West Hendon. Now, I'd never even realised there was a car park behind, I think it's Brookside Terrace, that one. And I just learnt before that particular street there is called Palestine Street, something I never knew. Now, those houses there are on Bellevue Park. Now, I did a post a while back called The Stream about this particular burn, and somebody mentioned that it goes under number 2 Bellevue Park, the culvert. So it would have come across, it might have just missed out Brookside Gardens and gone through those bushes into number 2, which is about there. It is quite busy, so if I shout, and here is Bellevue Park. Private ground. I think this was one of the first streets built in Ashbrooke, but it was on its own. That's number 2. And when I posted about this before, people mentioned about the cellars getting flooded and so on. So the diversion, the stream went over there through, I think it's Humbledon View North, but now it comes over here and heads over towards Humbledon View South. I think it cuts across the corner of Humbledon View. We're just going to pass, that's the Homelands Hump, or the Hump. In the 1890s, a big chunk of that was taken off to aid transport in the area. Right, I'm going to go across now. So, it came across here. There's the Homelands Park Estate, just over there. It came through here. And then headed towards Willow Green, where I believe there used to be tennis courts in Victorian times. So hopefully the cricket ground's gates are open, otherwise I'm buggered. Lovely flats. The building at the very end is Pear Tree Cottage. There's been several Pear Tree cottages on there over the years. Now this is Ashbrooke Sports Ground. For a lovely night. Now I'm just going to head over without slipping down this bank. That's over towards West Lawn and the Spire of St John's. There's the cricket pavilion and these flats. So the stream goes, or the burn, I think it's Hendon Burn it down this end, and it's just known as like a stream further up. And then goes into the, alongside the bowling green. And you can actually hear a bit of the stream next to the bowling green. There is a stretch of it in there which is open, but it's behind gates. That's a beautiful sight. And we're in Ashbrooke Bowling Green. There's Pear Tree Cottage. There's Pear Tree Mews. All the best people live there. Satan's Inn's in the background. Now Pear Tree Mews used to be a market garden in the early 1800s. A local gentleman called Gibson ran it. Just come out the Bowling Green and
right, so we'll stop there, lads. So this time what I'm going to do.
There's my neighbours. Hello. I think you can hear it just through here. No, you can't today. Normally I've heard it. No, not today, but it goes through there, disappears up into St Aidan's, and then comes out at Willowbank. So that's just the new route of what becomes the Hendon Burn. So thank you very much for watching.